Hello, welcome into the week number 3 of the Family Fight, NFL Family Fight with me and my family. My name is Daryl Ragsdale, and I have my brothers and my cousin on the line with me, and we're gonna do some picks today, just like we always do. And like always, we want you to join in the fun with us and tell us who you picked and how you disagree with us and all that other good stuff. But first, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So Chuck, man, take us away, bro.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna ask is that you all like and subscribe. We're not football analysts here. We're NFL Network. We're just everyday guys like you guys. So we're probably more relatable to you guys as anybody else. So with that said, let's get it kicked off. We're gonna start off with the Thursday night.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We got to give props where props is due. We didn't do it. I thought you was gonna do it, so I didn't say it.
Oh, yeah.
Last week,
Harold,
just like for a second week in a row, we got Harold Ragsdale who won last week with 11-5 record from last week, and he is still holding the lead for the 2 weeks that we have running, 22 wins total. We got Charles in second place, Chuck with 19 wins total. Then Kurt is in third place right now with 18 wins total. And I'm in fourth place and last place, but that's all right. I'm coming back with 17 wins total. So that's where we stand right now on the season, and this is how we going. So again, Harold, congratulations, bro. Congratulations, Harold, who's won
I'm
the
not
first
congratulating nothing.
he'll give you your rose.
I'm not. I ain't
Why you a hater?
We gonna give him his roses right
We
now.
give out
because he ain't gonna
ribbons
have
for
it too long.
2 week victories. We give out ribbons, not medals.
That's right. I appreciate that, Daryl. I kind of glossed over that. I forgot. I'm not trying to slight.
Yeah.
It's easy to forget when you lose.
Yeah, I slighted you on that one. I was so
I don't remember losing. This is a new week.
Trying to get that algorithm to come up on your channel. That's what we want. Okay, so with that said, we're going to kick off with Curdy. You're going to off this week. You're going to go first, and Daryl's going to close us out. So then I'll follow like always, and her always follow me, and then Daryl. So Thursday night game, that's tomorrow night. We got the Giants going to play the 49ers in San Francisco. Who do you got, Kurt?
San Fran. San Francisco.
All right, then. I'm going with the 49ers as well. Like I said last week, the boys are strong. Giants they're having problems, and they're playing in San Francisco. So I think it's a high probability that they'll come out with the win. All right, Harold?
Where's San Fran? Who are they playing? The who?
The Giants.
Well,
Saquon's out, so
Yeah. And even with Saquon, that's easy. The Niners have a running game. You're not going to beat them. McCaffrey leads the NFL with 268 yards total. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In the couple weeks. So with that running game, everything else is up. Easy, 49.
Okay. Daryl?
Clean sweep, man. Clean sweep. 49ers going to win this game by a big margin. Like you said, McCaffrey can run the ball, and then they got Debo on the outside. The defense is real good. Listen, this San Francisco team, they're good this year. They're good this year, and they're going to make a deep run.
Is that San Francisco in your background?
I don't know what that is in my background.
Is that the Golden Gate Bridge?
I think it is. No, I think
it looks like it.
I think it's the Brooklyn Bridge right here. I think this is New York.
Say, man, you notice he always trying to jump off a bridge. Jumping out of a building on a bridge. That's the last place people do.
Okay. All right, so that's good. Daryl, we're going to kick it back to you again. You're going to play the second game. The Colts, the first on Sunday, the Colts are going to play the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. Who do you got in that game?
Well, we already know that the Colts are not that good this year. Better than my Texans, unfortunately, but they're not that good this year. And Baltimore Ravens, again, is my sleeper pick. for one of those teams that's gonna make a deep run. They just real talented, man. Lamar Jackson, he can do it all, and if he's healthy, this team is gonna be a hard out every week. So I'm going with Baltimore.
Okay. Earl?
Raven. No need to even discuss that. They're playing the Colts. Young quarterback, he got some growing pain. Raven.
Okay, I'm going with the Ravens as well. Ravens look better than I thought they would. Yeah, I have to give it to the Ravens. And Kurt?
Ravens, man.
Okay, Kurt. So we got the first two games so far as a sweep. If we keep going like this, we're gonna Hurl stay in the lead. So we'll turn it back around to you, Kurt, and we're gonna go to the Titans. They're going to play the Browns, and this is the way the Browns started off, and they end up losing to the Steelers. Wow.
Give me the Titans.
This is where we're going to start.
Taking the Titans?
Give me the Titans.
I struggle with this game.
Me too, but
one of the toughest games that I struggle
Chubb
with.
is hurt.
Yeah.
They got to show me. Without him, they got to show me.
But you know what? I rest my faith in what's the QB's name? Just came back. Watson? What's his name?
Watson.
Flash.
Quarterback for the Browns.
You talking about Flash?
I'm really bad with names, man.
Back rub, man. You talking about Watson?
Yeah. I mean, we picked Patrick Mahomes instead of him. We moved up to get Pat Mahomes, so I'm glad we got Pat because I was pushing for him, but I'm glad we got Pat. Anyway, I'm going with the Browns. All right, Herb.
I'm going with the Titans. Chubb is hurt, and Watts back rub just ain't. He really looked bad. Even when he was scrambling, man, I saw a linebacker shoestring tackle him. You know what I'm saying? He looked real, but
He a step slow, ain't he?
Yeah, he just don't look right anymore, man. I don't think he's back to that caliber of play that he was in Houston. I just don't, man, he's, I hate to say it, but trash right now. Titans, man. Probably a blowout.
Okay. How about you, Daryl?
I also have the Titans. One thing that the Titans are used to is they're used to beating Watson. They're in the same division with my Texans, and they know him real well. They're going to come out to play, and as long as they have the running back that they have, and they can just get on that man's back and just run the ball the way they do. And also, with Chubb being out, with their number one weapon over there on the other side being out, I just don't think that Cleveland has a chance to even to hold a candle to Tennessee this week.
Okay, that's our first high risk, high rewards decision there. I went with the Browns as a lone wolf, so hope I can pull that out. Let's go, Daryl. The next game we have is the Falcons are going to play the Lions. Who you got in that game?
Man, this was a hard one for me, right? Because Detroit has been, week one, Detroit played real well, and then week two, they got beat by Seattle. So Detroit beat KC in week one, looked real good against KC, and then came back and lost to Geno in Seattle. But if I remember correctly, and I didn't watch the game, I was at church while it was going on, but I think when I was watching, it was a close game, right? Wasn't that a good game? They didn't run away with it.
Right.
Yeah, it was okay.
So, Atlanta got blown out, got beat by Green Bay last week. And I just think, I don't know, man, I'm not absolutely sure on this. I went back and forth on it, but I think I'm going to go with Detroit this week.
Okay. How about you, G?
Lions. Mm-hmm.
Harold, hold on.
I was a little upset about this game. The Lions come in and they beat my Chiefs, right? And then turn around and lay an egg the following week. And that disgusted me. But they're playing in the Dome, and I think they'll do enough to get by the Falcons. I'm going with the Lions.
Yeah,
And now to you.
I think it'll be
Well,
a running game difference in that.
but
Because
check it out. So I know everybody thought that Green Bay beat them, but the Falcons actually came back and made the game 25-24 and won with a good running game, not two good running backs. Nice quarterback ain't nothing, but you know what? Give me them dirty birds.
Okay. All right.
They
You
running
know what?
game.
Aren't they 2-0?
They running game is
They're
okay,
2-0
but
right now.
D
No, they're not.
Montgomery,
They
D
lost last
Montgomery,
week.
Oh yeah, all right.
37 carries and 140
Yeah, but
yards
they
and
lost.
2
I get it,
touchdowns, bro.
and say
Yeah.
Detroit be doing Detroit things.
Yeah.
So it's a toss up to me, and I'm trying to make a move on y'all. So yeah, give me them
You got
dirty
to,
birds. I'm
you
in
got to make
Atlanta.
it happen, man.
I'm in Atlanta, and I'm picking the Falcons.
Okay.
Boo!
I'm gonna flip it. Hey, I'm gonna flip it back to you, my man. We're going with the let me see. Next year. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. They're going to Green Bay. Who do you got?
Green Bay.
Ooh, yeah, you making some interesting picks.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you don't fall further behind. Well, yeah, I do. Okay, so my pick in that game is I'm going with the Saints. The Saints weren't too impressive with their win last week. They seemed like they had a few hiccups on offense, but I think their defense will do enough to get them the win. Even though it is in Green Bay, I think I'll have to go with the Saints. So I'm going with
That
the
wasn't
Saints.
very convincing. I mean, you're trying to convince yourself, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I am. I think they'll do enough though.
Because they look very
And hey,
average the other night, last
I'm
night,
going.
whenever it was.
I'm going with the Saints, and I stand on them. I stand on them. All right, let's go, Harold.
Saints. I gotta go with Carr.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Love, they starting to kind of fizzle out now. And I just think the Saints got a defensive line that's starting to show up, and they got some corners that's gonna cover them receivers. And I don't see the Packers running game, so Saints easy.
And Durham.
All right, so I think Green Bay fooled us a little bit in week 1 because they was playing against Chicago, the Bears, you know what I mean? And that's a horrible team every year, forever, and for a very long time. So I like the Saints. I think the Saints is just a better team.
All right. And we're going to turn it back around to you, Daryl. I already know who you're going to pick. I'm already writing down the Texans for you. But
take it back.
hey, Houston is going to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars.
You know, Houston looked real good. No, they didn't. Listen, Jacksonville. Let's go. Let's go with Jacksonville. Yeah, let's go with the Jags.
Okay.
Now, the Jags is a bad. I mean, they're not good, but if Houston can't beat Indy, they can't beat Jacksonville. So
Houston can't beat the University of Houston.
Jacksonville is a good team. It's just
They're
they were just going up against the Chiefs. Chiefs made them look bad. That's all that was.
Who made them look at it? Was 19-13 or something. You saw that low scoring game, 19,
17-9. Hey, dare I say it? Chiefs winning with defense? Oh my goodness. That's the league is in trouble if they start winning with defense and give Pat a little time to get on. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be over. All right then. Hey, Harold, who you got?
Man, I got you know who I got. JAG, the Jags.
Okay.
JAGS.
I'm going with the Jags also. They're playing in Jacksonville. I just don't see the Texans coming in there and beating Jayville. Duval. All right, Kirk.
Give me them kitty cats, man.
All right. That's another sweep. And Next game, we're gonna turn it back around to you, Kurt. Let me see, where'd I leave off at? Jaguars. We got the Broncos traveling to Miami to play the Dolphins. Do I have a going across the grain here?
Hope not.
I'm trying to talk myself into it.
Hey, Denver looked good last week.
You know what? Coach already put that man on notice. Did you hear about that?
Yep.
They put Russell Wilson on notice, man. Whew.
Man, I can't go against Tua, man. I can't. I tried to find a way, and I can't do it.
Okay.
Dang. Russell needs to win, but that don't mean he is going to. So
I'm going with the Dolphins again this year. This week, because I don't think the Broncos are going to be able to go into Miami, and they have a really good defense.
Yeah.
But man, the Dolphins put up points.
The Dolphins is gonna go.
You know what?
They're gonna go undefeated against the AFC West.
You know, they're the only team in NFL history that's ever gone undefeated, and it would be crazy if they did it again. It really would.
I'm not saying they'll do the whole season, but against the AFC West,
yeah,
they're gonna go undefeated.
No, they could lose to the Chiefs, and they could lose to the Chargers.
Grandma could have had, you know what, since she'd have been grandpa. So I'm just saying they're not gonna win.
Well, I'm following that, Cab. I'm going with the Dolphins as well. Who you got, Harold?
I got Dolphins, man. As long, like I told you, as long as my quarterback stay away from the concussions, he's got 715 yards. He's got a receiver, T. Hill, Tyreek, got 255 yards thus far. And then, even on the defense, on the tackles, he got Jay Holland coming in with 25 tackles. Man, they balling. They balling. As long as their quarterback is healthy, they gonna keep winning.
Okay. How about you, Durham?
I'm right there with you. I think it's gonna be. I've been riding with Miami all year, man. I like that high-powered offense. It reminds me a little bit of Warren Moon and the Oilers, old school Oilers, man. Just the way they be out there slinging the ball around. He got two great wide receivers, man.
Yeah, Waddle. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Waddle might be out. Didn't Waddle get hurt? I don't know. I thought I heard he got hurt.
Hey, Mostert is running that ball for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's running the ball too, man. It's kind of pick your poison, man. And then Tua, somebody said this last week, is one of the most accurate passes in the NFL when he's not hurt, man. They're gonna be hard to beat, man, if they stay healthy.
Yeah, he's leading the NFL right now.
Yeah. If they stay healthy, they're gonna give your Chiefs a run for their money.
Yeah.
So
okay, Daryl, we're gonna turn it back around to you. This is a game where you got two solid football teams. Both of them are 0-2 right now. And you know what they say about a team that start off 0-3. So it's a very critical game coming up for both teams. It's the Chargers, and they're going to play the Vikings in Minnesota. They're playing them in that dome.
I almost want to go with Minnesota because they're playing at home, but I just like how high-powered the Chargers offense was in week 1. I'm still going with, they let me down a little bit in week 2 against Tennessee because I thought that they were going, I picked them to beat Tennessee. We all picked them to beat Tennessee, and we was all wrong. And I've hung my hat on the Chargers for 2 weeks in a row now, and they've let me down both weeks. I wanted to choose Minnesota this week, but I just can't because in week 1, man, even though they lost that game, they still played. They still was going score for score with another high-powered offense. You know what I mean? And they played so well. So I'm giving the Chargers one more go. I'm gonna back them boys one more time. They let me down this time. Okay. I don't know if I can continue to back them, but I think the Chargers are gonna win this game.
Okay. How about you, Harold?
Mm. What's the Vikings record? 0-2?
0-2.
0-2, and the Chargers are 0-2.
I got the Chargers. I like Herbert. I like Herbert, and I got enough confidence in the Dallas old offensive coordinator to score some points. And I just think, really, I just don't like Cousins, man.
Yeah, just say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Say
really.
that to you.
Yeah, he's not. He's
Okay.
he trash, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling Daryl was saying the exact way I feel. I thought, I was like, the Chargers going to be a strong football team this season. And I went with them in week 1 and week 2, and they let me down both times. So this week, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. With me, it's not 3 strikes and you're out. With me, it's 2 strikes and you're out. So I'm going with the Vikings.
Mm.
So that's my pick, and I'm standing on it. How about you, Kurt?
Man, y'all don't want to give old Kurt no credit, but Kellen, his Pop Warner ass offensive playbook where you don't run the ball after you get a 2-score lead, it's gonna lead to folly and BS. And when is Herbert gonna win anything? Damn, everybody's saying he's so good. When is he gonna win?
Yeah.
Anything? Man,
Right.
give me Justin Jefferson. I ain't even gonna say Kirk Cousins. Give me Justin Jefferson. They can't stop it.
I feel you.
He needs 12, 15 targets, and they can't stop it.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that one.
And Kellen ain't gonna run the ball when he needs to.
Fantasy football, man, that dude is hurt me because I have him as my quarterback, and I was playing against somebody who had that wide receiver that they have, the main receiver, as their wide receiver, and he killed me with my own team.
Keenan Allen.
So yeah. Keenan Allen, yeah.
Yeah,
and he
good.
got more points.
He just stayed hurt.
I thought they balanced each other out because I had Justin Herbert, but Herbert's let me down. I might bench him, put him my backup. But yeah, I like that pick, Kurt. I think we're gonna pull up on Pearl one with that.
I think the younger Ragsdale brothers have, they might have made a mistake with this game.
I hope so. All right. So we're gonna turn it back around to you, Kurt, again. I like that jab, though. We're going to Patriots. I'm going to New Jersey to take on the New York Jets.
Who is it? Against the Jets?
The Patriots. The Patriots. New England.
Damn, Mac Jones. Man, I don't. Give me Belichick, man. Dang. Loser bowl.
I will. I don't think we'll see a day where the Patriots will start off 0-3. I can't see it. The Jets got a young QB right there. And you know what, man? Bill Belichick's going to get that dude fits. And I think the Patriots bounce back this week. On the road against the Jets. Give me the Patriots. It's on you, Jay.
I got the Patriots, man. Jones, he his numbers look fairly well. Just 4 TDs, 2 interceptions. He's thrown for 547 yards. He's and then the Jets just say, man. That quarterback, man, he just that boy just he just don't do it for me. Now they got some dogs on defense, but I just think Belichick, man, he'll find a way with Zeke. I think Zeke he'll play well in the short game. I think Zeke is with their running game is Stevenson's he's rushed for like Last week he had 75 yards. Zeke had 42 yards. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Patriots, man. I think they running back by committee is just gonna be a little too much.
Okay. And Daryl, how you doing, bro?
Man, clean sweep, bro. I think it's gonna be the Patriots. I don't think the Jets can do it. The Jets wasn't expecting to play with the quarterback that they have out there right now. And I think they're kind of falling apart. I like the Patriots. And like you said,
Okay.
I don't think Belichick, even though I think Brady made Belichick, but I still think he ain't gonna go 0-3.
Okay. How do you feel about the Bills going over to DC to take on the Commanders?
Bills
On
versus
Daryl.
Commanders.
It's back
Yeah.
on Daryl again.
Buffalo versus Washington. I got Buffalo winning that game. I think Buffalo beat the Raiders last week, right? And you know, I think Buffalo is one of the best teams in the NFL. I think they got a great quarterback. I think they got a great team. And the Commanders are playing good, man. I can't man. Commanders out there winning games, boy. But I think they're gonna be brought back down to earth this week. I think Buffalo's gonna win. Just too much talent.
Hey, little bro. All right. Earl?
Oh man, Bills, Buffalo. I've been pulling for the enemy, but man, that Allen dude, he's getting his swag back, and they starting to look like the team that you know finished the last 2 years high in the division and made deep runs in the playoff. You know what? It's no big deal though. Commandos are still all right. They're in the NFC. So they still all right, but they gonna drop one to Buffalo. It won't even be a close game.
I got the Bills in this one as well. Although I'm a little partial to the Commanders, as I've let it be known. But that's a team that I like in the NFC, but I don't see them beating the Bills. I see the Bills coming in there and like you said, just knocking them back down to earth this week. Commanders take their first loss. How about you, Kurt?
Yeah, man. Shoot. Allen is clowning. You know, Chase Allen, the defensive end for the Commandos. Give me them former Redskins.
Okay.
Since y'all all on Josh Allen, give me Allen. All right. Yeah. Allen been clowning. Yep.
Good. You're gonna start slipping a little bit.
Hey, either I'm gonna lose or I'm gonna win.
I know that's right. High risk, high reward.
Hey, I ain't gonna be in last place no more after this week.
No.
Okay. This is a game that everybody should probably. I have a feeling this is gonna be a sweep. We're gonna start it with you, Kurt. The Panthers are playing the Seahawks.
Man, you know who it is. Come on, man. Geno. Give me Geno. Ooh, Chase look bad though, man.
Boy, they're going into that noisy stadium.
Oh,
man.
it's gonna be bad. Pete Carroll gonna do them in.
Yeah. I got the Seahawks.
Panthers got booed. He got booed in it. It was terrible, dog.
I got the Hawks, man. I got the Hawks. I got Geno and Mr. Carroll. Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
It's back on you, G.
Pete Carroll, man, all day. Pete Carroll.
I got the system too. I got the system, man. The system be making these quarterbacks look like
it is. You right about that though. I didn't even think about it, but Pete got a particular. You know, you don't pass the ball 30 times in his offense. You're not gonna do it. I like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
He certainly did. All right, we'll turn it back around to you, Durham. Our next game is going to be, how about them Cowboys? They're going to play the Cardinals.
As much as I hate to
I'm already writing it down. I'm already writing it down, man.
you know, Arizona Cardinals trying to get them a new quarterback. We already know. So we're going with Dallas Cowboys, man. Them boys is tough, and they're playing against probably one of the worst teams in the NFL right now. So I think.
Pearl, I'm already writing it down, man.
Yeah, write it down. Write it down.
I got the Cowboys. No commentary necessary.
Like 42-3.
Yeah, man. I'm going with the Cowboys too, man.
Hey, the only team Arizona's beaten this year is my Texans. I'm telling you.
If the Cardinals win this would be the biggest upset ever. All right, Kurt.
Now, hey, I wouldn't put it past the Cowboys to do something like that, though.
Yeah, let one go.
Hey,
in the past, I would have said that.
Roger Staubach got to be their starting quarterback.
So, I think Dak throws his first interception this week. I think the Cowboys offense gives the ball away 2 times. But I still go with the Cowboys. But I think this is going to be their work. I think whatever they are, they're going to come back less this week with the offense. If, you know, I just think that they're going to try some stuff and they're going to turn the ball over. I feel it.
Okay.
But they can afford to with the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're going to try some stuff and get the ball away or fumble it on special team. Cowboys going to get the ball away a couple of times and make it more of a game than it should be. And that's when everybody going, even though they won, everybody going to be like, oh, the Cowboys didn't look like this. The Cowboy, watch.
I'm kind of more along the lines of G, man. I think it's going to be like 42-10. 38-7 or something like that.
Look at the history, dude. Look in the stadium when the game starts. You will see more Cowboy fans out there than the Cardinals, bro.
They travel.
They there.
Yeah.
Arizona.
That's everywhere, though.
Cowboys, yeah.
That's everywhere, though.
Yeah,
but it's big in Arizona, man. Real.
Hold up. We them boys. That's the way it be everywhere, though.
They like it.
All right. Okay. All right, Kurt, we'll turn it back around to you. I'm already put you down for the Bears. Bears going to Arrowhead, take on the Chiefs. G to the
Pat and them get ready to roll for about 8-9 games. Straight up. Kelsey mad too. Say it might be y'all talking about 40-something. It's gonna be a bad day for Justin Fields, man.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell y'all my pick. No. You already know. Hello, Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right, G.
Man, come on, Chiefs, man. This is not even a game, man. Not even a game.
Daryl?
Chiefs, man. Gotta go with the Chiefs. I mean, they might turn around another, 13-3 game or something. But
oh man. Yeah.
All right. We'll stay with you, Daryl. And the Steelers salvaged their season this season with that win last week. They hurt my picks a little bit though, but no, they're going to play the Ravens.
It didn't hurt you because we all picked Cleveland, so it didn't hurt you. Yeah. So man, the Raiders, they've been.
It's in Las Vegas, by the way.
Yeah, it's in Las Vegas. But I have a feeling we're gonna have some people that's gonna pick the Raiders, so I'm going with Pitt. I'm going with Pittsburgh, man.
Okay.
It does little Watt out there running around sacking the quarterback out there in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Pittsburgh. I know me and Hurl going with Pittsburgh because Hurl gonna go with the black head coach.
Got to. Pick, hey, pick is the pick at. It's pick is the pick at. Them picks are gonna show up and show out. And then Vegas, the best thing they got going is the stadium, the new stadium, man. Come on, man. They need to go back to Oakland.
Okay. This is something that I really hate to do. I almost get sick. I almost get sick in the stomach thinking about this. I don't know why I checked them on my list because they're in our division. I can't stand them, and I picked the Raiders, man.
I knew you was.
I picked the Raiders. All right, Kurt.
Well, man, Kenny throws pickets. He don't. Kenny throws pickets. He don't do it for me, man. I'm sorry, man. And then the running back, he just looked a step slow. He ain't agile. He tried to shake people, and linebackers just sticking right in his face.
Yeah, they just didn't look good, man. Besides
he playing with them. He looked like them little running backs on that game y'all played on the flatboards. That nigga looked like that. I'm not going with the Steelers.
TJ Watt.
TJ what?
Watt.
They barely beat the Browns, man.
But
they didn't look like no world beaters. And I think Kenny throws pickets. He's just not the one, man. He could be, but he's not ready yet, bro. He's not even hitting simple slant passes. Come on, man.
Okay. I am the champion.
Kenny throws pickets.
I like that nickname though. But we're gonna let you get us started on that Monday night football, Kurt. The first game looked like it's going to be. You know what? I got them mixed up last week. But anyway, the first game. Hopefully, I get it right this time. The Eagles are playing the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. What do you say, Kurt?
Dang. Hey, I'm trying to think with my head, not my heart. But give me the playmaker.
You going with Buck?
Give me the playmaker.
Yeah, I like that thing, boy. Because I might game on you, boy. I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles, man. I think I don't see them losing yet. Buccaneers last week didn't look too impressive. I've never been, I love Money Mayweather when he was at Oklahoma. I loved him. And I thought he was going to come out and do really big things in the NFL. But I know you say, Curdy, that he got Cleveland to the playoffs. That's all he did for the first time in their history. But
he's just 2-0. I mean, that's all. He's just 2-0.
But he's 2-0 against an 0-2 team, a Minnesota team, and he played against Chicago last week, man. Come on.
Yeah, Kurt.
I mean, didn't the Eagles just play Minnesota too? Ain't that one of their victories? Is Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eagles.
I'll stick with my pick.
I'm going
with the Buccaneers at home.
I want you to stick with
stand
yeah. I don't think they can stop Mike. I don't think they can stop your boy. What's his name? Mike. Whatever his name is.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, I don't think they can stop Evans. I just think he gonna get loose on him a little bit, and Jalen's receivers bitching him out on the sideline, act like some real, disgruntled. AJ Brown disgruntled.
Okay. Eagles for me. Who you got, Earl?
I gotta go with the Eagles, man.
You're a traitor. You're a traitor.
Eagles, man.
You're a traitor, man. I'm gonna call Baker to man. Don't
say, man. Baker can't beat. See, with this game, where did my boy go? He went to OU, left Alabama, came to OU.
These two OU quarterbacks, man.
Yeah. So this one, I just gotta go with. I gotta go with the receivers. I mean the Super Bowl runner-ups, man. I mean, I just think this game here, and they playing in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
I might regret this, but I gotta go with the Eagles, man.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a close game.
A hell of a game because they playing at home.
Yeah.
But I just
And
think
Todd Bowles is on that defense. He been waiting on Jalen. So we'll see.
Okay.
Shaq Barrett.
All right.
We'll see. I'm just saying
Okay.
they got some
We
dogs
got
out there.
so far Hurl and I are going with the Eagles, and you gonna even it up, Daryl, and go with Kirk
Nah,
for
do that.
the
Nah, I can't do that. I'm going
I'm
with
trying to
Philadelphia.
gain ground, bro. So yeah.
So you going with the Eagles too, Daryl?
Nah, yeah, I'm going with Philadelphia. I'm going with Philadelphia, man. Hurts. Those guys gonna be too much for Baker.
All right. And Daryl, you gonna
Baker.
close us out by going first on the very last game. We got the Rams playing the 0-2 Bengals.
Now, y'all know Cincinnati was one of my out of our 3 picks for going to the Super Bowl or whatever. Cincinnati was a team that I ranked real high. I picked them 2 weeks in a row, and they've let me down both weeks. And again, I'm gonna give them 3 strikes, man. I'm giving them one more chance because I think that they just have more talent. I don't know why they can't put it together. The quarterback, he don't look right. He don't look. It's something wrong out there. I don't know what it is. It's something wrong, but I think that they're going to get it together. I can't see that combination going 0-3. So I just think that they can turn it around. I'm going with Cincinnati, man.
He tweaked his knee again.
He hurt?
I mean, it's calf.
Is he playing?
Yeah, he's going to play, but he said he tweaked his calf at the end of the game. All right. G.
I'm going to stay with my pick.
Stand on it, baby. Who you got, G?
the Bengals and the Rams, huh?
Yeah.
Bengals are
in Cincinnati. The Rams, I believe, are 1-1, and the Bengals are 0-2.
Where they
Yeah,
playing
the Rams beat Seattle but lost to San Francisco, and that
Yeah,
was expected.
Yeah.
They're not
They're
a
playing
bad.
in Cincinnati. It's the Rams. The Bengals are 0-2. Rams 1-1.
You know what? Matthew is from the D.
Is he?
Yeah. Matthew Stratford is a graduate of Jerseywood, I believe. Was it Highland Park?
Mm.
One of them schools.
One of them.
Yeah,
One of
Highland Park, I think it was. Yeah, Highland Park. He's got 641 yards passing so far. And he's got a receiver, man. Nakua. Have y'all seen this dude?
What's his number? What's his jersey number?
Nakua. His number is number 2. Number 2. He's got 266. Last week he had 266 yards catching that rock, man.
So he's taking over for golf, huh? I mean, not golf, but who that person? Cooper Kupp. Yeah, Kupp.
Yeah, he's taking over for Kupp. Who did they lose to that first? They won the first week. And
they lost to San Francisco.
San Fran.
Say, but man, give me them Rams. Give me the Rams.
I picked the Rams also. I'm going with the Rams. They're the team, man. I mean, they're good. You know, they're better than a lot of people think they are. They just ran into that buzzsaw, the 49ers. But that West division out there is going to be strong, with the exception of the Cardinals. But Seattle, the Rams, and the 49ers, they're all going to be competing. Okay. And so I picked the Rams in case y'all didn't hear me. And Kurt, you're the last pick, buddy.
I say they get Stafford twice.
Mm.
See, since he gets his first win this week.
They're gonna have to.
Joe Mixon has a big game this week.
He's been quiet this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been quiet. It's about time. OU running back. I'm put it right there on OU running back. Joe Mixon gonna make a difference.
Okay, well, I'm gonna open it up the forum to see if anybody has anything they want to discuss from last week or this week coming up. Just open floor to see, y'all thoughts on how the season's going so far, what you're excited about, what you think is going to happen. Are you guys still happy with your Super Bowl picks and everything? It's open.
So far, it's all right. I'm surprised at how solid Tampa Bay is. I really am. I ain't saying they upper. I'm saying they middle of the pack, but I didn't expect them to be that. Like they 15th or lower. Like if they grow, like Baker grows in that offense, they'll be hard to handle later on in the year, and they'll host a playoff game.
Yeah.
Because it's just them, New Orleans, and what? Oh boy, Bryce ain't gonna sniff nothing for a couple of years.
Well, I think if the Commanders win this week and go 3-0, they're going to be a huge surprise for me. And also, I think the Dolphins are a lot more impressive than I thought. And, I wasn't really, I didn't think highly of Tua,
Right.
And he's impressing me a little bit. If they can the line is blocking for him real well, if they just keep him standing up. And I like that coach they have, man. He has a nice little sense of humor doing the Tyreek Hill impression and everything. But they're doing okay. Tyreek is always a force to be reckoned with. We got to enjoy him in Kansas City for a good 4 years.
Yeah, bro.
What do you say?
But those two teams are my surprise. And the team that
I'm chilling, man.
Doing worse than I thought they would do is the Broncos and the Chargers. I thought the Chargers would be better, but
yeah, keep your head up, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, keep your head up, man.
Appreciate that.
I was showing them what she got. We felt like, what you say, you got the
I like the I think that the three best teams, man, is just surprising to me. Looking at Miami, the way they playing, San Francisco, the way they playing, and Dallas. Those are three. Man, that's a three-headed, giant out there. Those three teams right there are playing real well. I still don't have any faith in Dallas. I think that it's still early in the season. I think they're great early in the season, but when the pressure comes on later on in the season, I think they'll screw up like they always do. But I really like Miami and I really like San Francisco. So
I think all three of those
disagree.
teams are playoff teams.
Yeah, but I don't disagree with what Daryl said. It's just that Mike McCarthy's playbook is different than Kellen's. Mike McCarthy's going to run the ball 25 times, pass the ball 24 times. Run the ball 35 times, pass the ball 25 times. He's going to keep Dak out of harm's way with his play calling. As you can see with the Chargers, it looks good, right? Ain't won you a damn thing, though, right? Your quarterback's going to have gaudy numbers. It's like Steph Curry and them. They can play the playoff style and open it up in the regular season. Some teams, when they get to the playoffs in the NBA, they style don't translate to playoff that half-court basketball. It don't translate all the time, right? So Kellen's playbook is like that. And all I was saying was with Dallas, if they keep on and keep the conservative offense, and that you're not going to score 20 on that defense. That's the thing. That's what's different. I trust the defense, but I trust Mike McCarthy and his play call.
Yeah, he's a good game planner. And I think that's the problem with the Chargers. You brought them up. I think a big problem that they have, I hate to say it, it's coaching, man. I think it's the game planning. I think it's the play calling. It's the game planning. They can do better. I think they get a better coaching staff in and scheme the game a little bit better because they have all the talent in the world. You know, they have a good defense, good players on offense. And, you know, I know a lot of people are not happy with the quarterback, but you have to put that quarterback in a system where he can thrive.
Yeah.
And they're not doing that for him.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. That coaching is trash.
Yeah.
Trash. But didn't they coordinator play college ball with B-Enemy?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, but yeah, I agree. I agree. That Charger coach, man, I was looking at his history. Dude, he really didn't have the resume to really
get that job.
To get that job, bro. I'm like, how in the world did you get a job and B-Enemy didn't get that job?
Yeah. Remember they fired Anthony Lynn, didn't they? And
yeah, right. They fired a brother or whatever to bring this scrub in and B-Enemy.
He ain't did nothing.
He's not gonna do anything. He's just
and then Kellen, he gonna have you looking good, but they not gonna win, bro.
He was he the Bills quarterback? I mean the Eagles quarterback coach last year?
Who the head coach?
Brian Johnson. Who he go?
Brian Johnson. Oh.
I think he was the Eagles quarterback coach, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think so. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's just week 3, man.
But who was that boy? You just brought his name up, the old coordinator for the Cowboys.
Kellen.
Say, man, everything is a system. If you watch these coaches, the way they manipulate and take positions, Kellen knew that Diego coach was on his way out. He got maybe the rest of this year. Kellen gonna mess around and be a head coach next year.
Yeah.
He's gonna get promoted just because he's from that family tree of the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Just like I like my boy B-Enemy's move. The way he stayed with Andy, that was the best place for him until
the safest place.
The safest place to take this position, because I just feel Rivero, whatever his name is, he's on his way out of there. And when he leaves, that's gonna be B-Enemy's team.
You know, B-Enemy I think B-Enemy's problem was he didn't get along with a lot of players. His style is a little bit too much for like professional athletes to handle. I heard a lot of players that and Washington was like complaining about him. You know, I think he's hard. He's hard on his team. He demands a lot, and there's a lot of pampered professional football players. They don't like.
Why is it
They'll
okay?
take it in college.
Why is it okay for Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick?
Yeah.
Why is it okay for them to be whatever?
That may be the problem. Yeah, that may be the problem.
I mean, there's a little bit of that.
Jimmy Johnson was an a-hole.
Yes.
So I don't buy that. I think the people that's having a problem with that, and unfortunately, even with us.
Yes.
Even with us, a black
they'll listen to that. They'll listen to that certain kind of coach. They'll listen to that certain kind of coach. And I heard these athletes all the time, like, oh, Coach Saban, he loved me. He was like a father in my life.
Yeah.
Because I guess that absent father syndrome that goes through our community and everything. But they look up to that, you know, to that coach like that, you know, and then rebel
against a black man
coaches,
coach.
you know?
Yeah, I know you can't say it, so I said it's black on black crime. It's a black on black crime, straight up. and I bet you it's a brother. Just like what was that running back's name? Kurt, that boy out of Philly, the one that played
McCoy.
Who?
Shady McCoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
He real feminine, bro. He real feminine.
But hey, let's wrap this thing up. Let's get off of here.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Close us on out, D.
Go ahead, D.
Well, we want to thank y'all for joining us for another episode for week 3 of NFL Family Fight with me and my family. Man, just what we want you to do is we want you to like, share, and subscribe. As my big brother said earlier, we want you to share this with someone who you think, who's a big NFL fan and who you think might get joy out of hanging out with us a little bit. And we want you also to put your comments down below, put your picks down below. Who did you agree with? I know y'all agree with me because, you know, my picks be the best picks, even though I'm a little bit behind right now. But put your picks down below. You know, let us know who you want to win and who you think is going to win. And we will see y'all next week for week 4. Y'all be blessed. Have a good one. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Go Chiefs.
All right, y'all.